So hey everybody, our family had an unexpected event happen this week. Our dog Charlie, about 5 days ago, lost the use of his back legs, and it happened in the space of around 6 hours. And we took him into the emergency vet, and the next day he had surgery on his vertebrae, his spine, and it's something that's actually a little bit common with shorter leg dogs. It's called intervertebral disc disease. There's compression, and in Charlie's case some concussion against the spine, causing pain and partial paralysis. 4 days later, we're in a pretty good spot for healing. It looks like he's got some signs of this surgery being a success. He's standing a little bit, like he's got some tone in his legs. Just this morning he started to kind of put his legs through a little bit of a range of motion. I thought this video could be kind of good because YouTube was like a very reassuring place for resources. I thought I'd share with you my setup and some of the modifications I've made to help him with his physical therapy and just deal with his daily care. So here's a little shot of Charlie's setup. Right now he's not mobile, so we have him outside of his kennel, but as soon as he can squirrel around a little bit, we're going to have to keep him in there or figure out something where he doesn't get onto the hardwood floor, because that can be pretty dangerous, especially if he feels the need to jump up on any of the furniture. That's like a real no-no right now, so we still really need to figure that out. So the vet sent us home with care instructions, and on the first day I consolidated those instructions into a chart. Then I made just a printout and just generally trying to track the different things. The other handy things that I have here are a headlamp for when we go out, because often 3 of the, say, 6 times we go out, it's after dark and need a light, especially because I'm carrying him. So with this, if he pees on himself, I could do like a quick, very diluted mixture of soap, nice, like very natural mild soap. Do kind of just like a sponge rinse, let this hang out to dry. For the next time, change out the water. Okay, with this thing, the thing that I was trying to do was emulate this sling that a YouTuber put up for his dog that had IVDD. It's kind of like a figure 8. So I found this scrap of, it's almost like a canvas material in my wife's stuff, and just tried to make this figure 8 pattern. I'm sure there's a way to make this pattern like really precise and kind of tidy when you sew up the seams. What I did was I made 2 of the same thing and then kind of sewed them together so it would be a little stronger. And just therapeutically, it's kind of cool because you can have pretty precise control over how much you're supporting his hindquarters. So here it is after being used a little bit. There's that little piece that goes on the pelvic floor, and then I'll slip it on to his hind legs, and you'll see how it works here. Here I'm picking him up and taking him outside kind of in that football hold, and it's a little bit of a delicate operation because I got to go down those stairs, and after he's had a little bit of time and he gets tuckered out, he'll kind of slouch down, and that's when I'll put the sling on, and you can see it here where if he does feel the need to take a poop, that it's pretty much going to clear his poop situation there. So here he's like starting to collapse, and I just give him a little bit of support here. Similarly, he's kind of wavering off. I'm just kind of watching him and then letting him put some weight on there, and then righting his posture essentially, because his paws will invert, and I'm just kind of putting him the right way. Here's another view of that where he's a little bit tipsy and then his paws invert, so I just kind of pick him up and then set him down at the right place. And this is 5 days after surgery. So he's making good progress on the controlling his pee. He's regular in terms of going poop, but it's not like he had the surgery and then he was able to walk. It's gonna take some time in his case. So that's it. We're still trying to figure things out. We're kind of through the rough stage of fearing that he would not have a good outcome. Taking an animal that you love that's part of your family into the emergency vet is always really scary, and it was for us because we've had that experience in the past where you do that and you don't go home with your little buddy. I wish you the best of luck. I'm hoping the best for my little dog Charlie, and things are looking good for us. So thanks for watching. See you next time.